This is what I mean.
possibility.
You'd have to make a stance or put. It's one of those.
iPhone has done a pretty good job on this. iPhone has done a pretty good job on this. You cannot access somebody's iPhone no matter how bad. The police have to crack it somehow. There's no way that there are back doors into your phone.
Well,
but
what
iPhone
normally
does
happens
not
with that
release
is Apple will just give the information over. They will allow.
No, they don't.
They do. There's instances where they have. The criminal investigations, yeah. It's the police, man.
Certain information, but not as far as a person's phone. From my understanding, they've never cracked a phone for a police investigation.
That can't be right.
I don't know. Maybe we'd have to look into this. But anyway, I'm talking off the top of my head. This is just stuff that I think may have happened, or the way things have gone. I've definitely heard there was huge controversy over it. The fact that they would not crack the phones for people even like a terrorist or somebody like this, right? They've never given in on that. As far as I know, maybe they have now. I know at a certain point they never have. But anyway, they hadn't. But let's look at our situation here.
What I found here, just real quick, off the top of just on the internet, it just says Apple does generally not give police direct access to a user's iPhone, but they may provide information to law enforcement in response to valid legal requests, such as a warrant. Apple has a team that handles these requests and publishes legal process guidelines for law enforcement. While Apple does not unlock iPhones for law enforcement, there you go. They may be required to provide data from iCloud or other services if legally compelled. This is what I mean. How much pressure there is actually put on them, because you could.
Yeah.
They can't force you to give over anything that's not within the law that is compelling you to do so. But if it's for a criminal investigation and they know that you're withholding information that might help them catch this criminal, they might put the pressure on you, and that's where you got to take a stance. You've already said you would consider it. That's awesome. But it's like, how far does this go? Do you know what I mean? Like, how many other instances would you put your foot down?
So, I mean, chances are if there's a laws and they're going to shut down our whole site if we don't do it, or something like this, I don't see how we get around that. We're just going to have to do whatever they're.
Well, I suppose then
you're
being threatened, aren't you? So it's kind of like.
Yeah. Now, if there is any option, and whether or not we should, I'm going to put it up to the people. When
like a poll.
Yes. I mean, we are building a polling system here.
Right. Yeah.
So this is and this falls right into the category. Everything that can be controversial, and there has to be a choice made within the chaos system. We are going to do our best to try to go with the majority from within our system, from our users. So if the users say give that information up, we're going to give that information up. If the users say don't give that information up, and we are able to do that without shutting down the whole site, right? Well, then we're not going to give that information up. Right?
So it's almost like you're putting it to the people, like, should we send this person to prison or not?
Yes.
What say you? I don't know. That's a bit messed up, man. I don't know.